Priyanka. I'm Piyush. As tutors of Engtalki, we have come again with another round of session where we will be discussing about another topic. So let's proceed. First of all, today we are going to discuss about the topic how to handle situations when we do not know how to speak in English. So today we have tutor Piyush also. Piyush, how are you doing?
Yes, ma'am, I'm flawlessly fine. What about you?
I am doing quite well. Thank you so much for asking. So, as we have gathered today, let's start with our discussion. First of all, I want to discuss 2 points, and then another 2 points will be discussed by Piyush as well. According to me, when we face problem while speaking in English, first of all, when someone asks us certain questions, if it's not clear to us, we should ask for clarification. Right? We can use this sentences like, "Can you please repeat? I did not get the point. Can you please repeat the question once more?" So I think when you ask for clarification, this will create a positive impact as well as impression in the mind of the other person. So we should always ask for clarification. This is the first point. Second point is that when someone asks us question, if we don't know the answer, we should be honest. Right? We can say that I don't have much idea about this topic. Can you please help me with it? So, briefly, I want to say that we can also ask for help from the other person, right? That can you please help me here so that I can add more in this topic or in this area. Right? This is the second point that I want to discuss. What do you think, Piyush? What are the points that you want to add here?
Okay, so as per my experience, whatever the learners I have seen, whatever learners I have taught, according to me, I think one basic point is to stay calm. Like when we are nervous, in that situation, we are not ready to say what words exactly we have to mention in our points. Like when we are anxious about it, when we are so nervous about it, so the exact word doesn't come in our mind, and we got so much of it that we cannot, like, we hesitate to speak at that time. So what we can do is, the simple strategy to overcome this thing is to use the filler words. Now, what are the filler words? Basically, filler words are to demonstrate something. Like if you doesn't get any word, so you can, instead of using that particular word, you can use a filler word. Like you can say, please lend me some time, or you can mention, please give me some time to rethink about it. You can use this types of phrase. It's pretty much normal to use this kind of phrases, and you can buy a time according to it. Buying a time is what you demand from another person, so you can do it. It's a good practice. And the second most point I would like to mention over here is to rephrase a sentence. When you doesn't get, as per our today's topic, like when you doesn't strike a particular word that you have to use in a conversation, what you can do is you can do a simple another form a sentence according to, like, for an example, let's say you know the meaning of an umbrella, like what an umbrella does. So instead, if you're not getting the word umbrella, so instead of saying umbrella, you can mention that thing which is used to keep us dry when it rains. So the person that is sitting in front of you having a conversation, he or she will totally understand and agree that what you are going to say right now. So these are the like 2 points I want to mention over here, and I think that it would be quite useful for the, like, 2 points. Further, you can enhance more and more filler words. You can look for it, and you can also look for the rephrasing part also. It's a great practice to do.
Right. Thank you so much, Piyush. Actually, I totally agree with you on this matter. Generally, we have negative impression about the fillers. Right. Most of the times I have come across many learners, they are using fillers. So in that case, I'm pointing out to them. I think you also do the same. That here you are
Right.
using these fillers apart from this kind of fillers you are using often. But there are some positive parts also of using fillers. If
Right.
you do not have any proper word to say, you can use this filler and give some time to yourself, and the other person will also not understand, right?
Right.
So most of the times we can use the fillers like apart from this, like, okay, so we
Right.
can use, but we should always keep one thing in mind, that we should not repeat it again and again in one sentence. We can use it once, twice, not thrice. This is not allowed, because this will make the conversation little bit, like, okay, the person does not have any idea, that's why
Right.
they are using it. But fillers also have the importance in English language if
Right.
used in limit. What do you
Very
think
right,
about?
Drishika. Yeah, very right, Drishika. I totally agree with you. As you have mentioned, like using of fillers 1 to 2 times is pretty okay. But instead of using it again and again, what you can like at that particular moment only, you can think of another words or the thing. Like you can take your time. You can borrow 5 to 10 seconds, and you can say to the person that please lend me some time to think about that topic, and it's pretty normal. Even the right speakers which are at very good level right now, they also like take some time, they also take some deep breaths before starting their conversation. So it's a pretty normal for them as well. So I think it's pretty normal for the learners as well to do it. But yeah, instead of using it again and again, as mentioned by Trishika, you can like go for it for 1 to 2 times. It's pretty normal to do that.
Exactly, exactly. I totally agree with you, Piyush. Here, I want to ask you another question. Actually, I will also discuss about it. Most of the times, when you have conversation with your learners, at that time, what is that question that they ask you often about English language? Can you please tell me? Like any problem they face in general?
Yeah, they are like totally. They wanted to just learn, in they like they are totally saying that, sir, how can I improve it? Just they wanted to hurry. I basically wanted to say they are just in a hurry, that they wanted to improve their communication also, vocabulary part also, pronunciation also in a one go. But that's not quite the right strategy. I used to mention every time. Like I have seen many learners who are saying that. I am like taking sessions for 4 to 5 months now, and I cannot see that much of improvement. And one more thing I wanted to point out over here is that is a comparison. Most
Yes.
learners are
Yeah.
comparing themselves with the others. Like they say, I have seen my friend who are taking classes somewhere, and he or she is more fluent than me. He can
Mhm.
speak more fluently than me. So why not I, sir? Why not I? So the basic answer to this question is that every individual is different in all aspects of their learning process, in all aspects of their understanding process. So you don't have to compare yourself with the other like
Yes.
learners or with the other individual. You have to see yourself that what are your capabilities and what you are going to do. And
Right.
if you are going to like take, I would say, also I would like to mention one thing. If you are surrounded by 10 people, that's a famous, very famous quote. You are the average of 10 people. So make sure that you are surrounded by good people, so you can like learn more and more, engage more and more with them. So
Yeah.
that's only the thing I wanted to share. That's the most important question that they like regularly pinch in the sessions.
Right, definitely, definitely. I totally agree with you in this matter because many times I also come across this question. And this is a basic human tendency. We often compare ourselves with others. But there are some things which we might be good at, which the others might not be good at. Right?
Very
Like
right.
there are some people who are good at speaking. Many people I have come across who are good at writing, creative writing. Many people they are good at pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar. So that is the thing. Different people are good at different things. So we should not compare ourselves with them. And everyone has their own pace. If we give the example of the hare and the tortoise, it did not sit back, right? It was trying to compete with the hare, even though he knew or it knew that it could not walk fast or in a faster pace, but still it won't. So I just want to say one more thing to the learners that they should not think that their development or pace is quite slow, right? Everyone has their own healthy speed or pace. So they can take their time, they can think about it, and if they want, different people are there to help. We are there to help, right? And definitely they can ask for help. It's not a bad thing, right?
Very right, Trishika, as mentioned by you. There are like apart from this also, I majorly come across some like other questions or some other types of learner as well, which used to mention that I'm like I devote all my time. Like they say, I take 4 to 5 sessions a day, or I read books also. I do everything which is required, or I do everything which is taught by my teacher, or like we are here, which is given by us. So they follow each and every strategy, but then also they are not like improvising themselves. They are saying that they are in the same situation where they are before. So I wanted to know that what are your point of views on what you wanted to tell to the learners on this particular question.
Yeah, that's a very good question. First of all, I would request all the learners to stop procrastinating. Everyone does that. no matter how much good of a speaker that person is. We procrastinate a lot, right? That I am taking more than 5 classes in one day, in one week, then also I am not learning. First of all, I want to say that the person with whom you are speaking, you can ask them for detailed feedback. They will know how much improvement you are having, right? We generally judge ourselves that I am not learning anything, nothing is happening correctly. Why I am not learning? Am I such a fast or slow learner? That is the thing which happens. But the thing is that the better way is to have conversation with people, to know that where they are improving, where they are not improving. So I always tell my learners, Piyush, that do one thing when you are speaking with someone, ask for feedback. Ask them what was the strong point, where I was lacking. Rather than procrastinating, talk with people, talk out things, which I feel is the best way. So definitely in our sessions also, as I come across, you also give feedback. The other tutors are also giving feedback. I also give feedback. So in this way, what happens? The learners stop overthinking. They know that this part is good, so I should focus more here, right? So this is what I feel. To talk things out and to take feedback regularly. I feel that.
Yeah, very right, Drishika. And like, I think also, apart from thinking this, that they are not going to make it or they are not going to learn it, they should focus on that what they are doing present, like in the present time, what they are learning, what they are like judging themselves is the, like I can say, the harsh the learner judge themselves is nobody in the, like I can say, nobody in their surrounding is going to judge the way that they are going to judge themselves. They very
Exactly.
harshly judge themselves, like they say they are not going to make anything, they are not learning. So this I wanted to say, apart from like devoting your like thoughts over to this thing, you can devote it in the present one, that what you are learning right now, are you getting everything or where you are lacking. Like you have to see this thing as mentioned by you also, that where you are lacking you have to like take that nerve, that where you are lacking, and then you have to work upon to it. So this is the main thing I wanted to say to the learners. Keep like learning, keep engaging also, and don't focus on that what others are doing and you are not going to make it happen. Just focus on the present, and what the tutors are teaching you, what others are advising you, just take that as advice and follow it to improve you like improve your communication part and all other grammatical things.
Exactly, exactly. That was a great discussion. And last but not the least, I want to add from both of our behalf that we all of us are very proud, even if you are thinking that should I start now or it's too late, it's never too late. You can start it over once again. All of us are proud that you are thinking to start it over. We all are proud that you are planning to learn this language, right?
Right, right.
So I think it was a great discussion, Piyush. Thank you so much. Anything you want to add in the end?
Thank you, Drishika. I think every point has been covered. Like we have covered already many points. You can just like go through all the discussion session and make sure that you follow each and everything which was mentioned in this discussion session. And let's meet you in the next session. Okay, so like keep learning, keep engaging. We would be meeting next time. Bye bye. Take care.
Right. Take care. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.